Hey camera, welcome to the first internet video since the invention of internet. If you're wondering why I'm wearing a mask, it's because I'm insecure how I look in front of the camera. This video will talk about the best friend of God, Andres Bonifacio. Maybe his best friend is this guy. This guy? Well, certainly not this guy. Maybe this guy. If you pick the second one, you are correct. But before we do a deep dive at his heroic contribution in the Philippines, we must first take a look at his childhood. Masangkay was born on June 25, 1892 on Tondo, Manila. As a child in the Spanish occupation era, education was never really their main focus. They usually helped their family till the lands or take care of their domesticated animals. However, Masangkay is different. Even as a child, he had strong intellectual drive and strived to learn more about the world. He did this by reading the books he borrowed from his neighbors and friends. Consequently, due to this drive, he became fluent in Spanish and gained a deep insight about the social and political issues in the Philippines. In his adolescence, he often worked as a boatman to earn a living, and during this time, he heard about a notable young man named Andres Bonifacio. Masangkay then met with Bonifacio and became quick friends. They have bonded over their common aspiration, which is freedom from the Spaniards. On July 7, 1892, a 25-year-old Guillermo, just 12 days after his birthday, joined a secret society founded by none other than God Andres Bonifacio, being one of the first members and a close friend of Bonifacio. He became an advisor that the Supremo sought after whenever he needed. 3 days after Katipunan was discovered by the Spaniards, Masangkay, Bonifacio, Aguinaldo, and the other top brass of the Katipunan held a meeting at Apolonio Samson's house in Caloocan. With the war for freedom looming over the Katipunan, various tactics and ideas were expressed during the meeting. After a persuading and favorite speech by the Supremo, Masangkay then destroyed his cedula. This is the moment where Masangkay steps closer to his dream: freedom. During the Spanish-Filipino War, Masangkay's most notable battle was fought on August 29, 1896, called the Siege of Manila. The Supremo tasked Masangkay with leading a group of Filipinos in help retaking back Manila from the Spaniards. But even with the staggering 30 Filipino to 1 Spaniard, the revolutionaries failed to retake back Manila. Fast forward to 1899, with another war for independence brewing in the Philippines, now against the former allies, the American, Guillermo Masangkay became a general. His bravery and grit were shown during the battle for Zapote on June 13, 1899. General Masangkay, alongside with General Ricarte, faced the 8th Army Corps. Even with a clear disadvantage, with Filipino soldiers still using older guns that are more inaccurate and have a slower firing rate, General Masangkay stood bravely and fought the Americans in the Zapote River. But sadly, due to the dwindling supplies of foods and ammo, he was forced to retreat. During the retreat, General Masangkay was shot, gravely wounding him. He was then sent to San Juan de Dios Hospital to be treated. After waiting for 3 days, he then escaped the hospital by cross-dressing and immediately went into hiding. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.